Sticker shock. The war in Iran is driving up oil prices, pushing jet fuel costs higher and squeezing supply. Airlines are passing those costs onto travelers, with fares climbing across the board. Brian Abel is live with a look at the travel landscape and how we can find or still find affordable flights for summer vacation. Because, Brian, in this area, kids only have about 5 weeks left of school, so it is literally right around the corner to plan.
Right. And guess what, Annie? Those flights, they are still out there. The experts, they tell me that two things can be true at the same time, that the average airfare can increase and cheap flights can exist. A little bit of flexibility and a little bit of strategy can help you navigate this otherwise pretty difficult and volatile travel market right now.
Oil price shocks due to the war in Iran are driving up jet fuel costs and rattling airlines just ahead of the busy summer travel season.
The airline industry already operates on thinner margins than other industries, but when one of your largest costs rises, your forecasts really go out the window.
Already, year over year, the cost of your airline ticket price is up 18% higher for domestic travel and 7.5% for international, according to Going.com. Adding to the costs for travelers, airlines working to offset those higher fuel prices.
We are really seeing the impacts in the way of higher fares and then also in the way of higher bag fees.
If you are looking to take a holiday overseas, jet fuel in Europe could run dry in about 6 weeks, according to the International Energy Agency, a result of supply disruption in the Strait of Hormuz. Now, European airlines are having to adjust.
Carriers are looking at routes that have the availability to rebook passengers on, so it's not going to cause major disruption, but it is still taking flights out of the network.
So higher fares, higher fees, and fewer flights, especially abroad. But Going.com's Katie Nastro says there are ways you can minimize impacts to your plans.
Give yourself the flexibility, meaning do not book a basic economy ticket that is very restrictive.
And still get good deals.
Airfare can increase, but cheap flights can exist. So we want travelers to remember that there are still options out there.
And some of those options, Annie, are just based on the destination, where you want to travel to. So Nastro says try to lean into those predictably more affordable places such as Florida, the Caribbean, or coastal Mexico.
Get a little creative. Brian, let me ask you this. Long gone are the days when you can get one free checked bags. Those were some good days. But what can passengers do now to minimize the headaches of the higher baggage fees?
I remember those days, Annie, 2008, and guess what? They went up because of fuel costs, and here we are again. So one of the options, and it's not for everyone, is to look at a credit card or look at switching to a credit card that partners with the airlines, because if you book with that card, usually the baggage fee goes away, right? Another option, though, try to cram everything into your carry-on. It may not be the best option, but it is one. And you do know that there's not enough space for every single person's carry-on on the plane, so that goes back to Katie's advice of avoiding economy booking, because that way you can get on the plane sooner, get first dibs for any free space for your bag.
All right, Brian Abel, thanks for that great report. Very insightful.